Hello, welcome back. Today is day 34 of our 365-day drawing challenge. I didn't change it. I will change it tomorrow. I'm going to make a note. I'm going to change it to Adventures in Drawing because it is turning out to be more of a journey. It is turning out to be more of a journey in drawing versus sculpting. At least for now. It won't always be that way, but it is going to be that way for the 365 for the first 365 days. So I really should change that. I don't think this would work if I did this now. I'm gonna try and see what happens. Whoops. I don't know why that did that. That was weird. Alright, let's see if this does it. Yep, oh cool. It changed it. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah. So, yep, it's Adventures in Drawing now because I need to know how to draw before I can know how to sculpt. It's turning out to be a very, very important thing. So, like I was saying yesterday, today we are going to be working on, um, or we're going to at least start the sketchbook journal thing. Um, there's a couple more videos that go into more depth with sketchbook school about like how to keep the journal and like what the journal could be used for and stuff like that. So I want to reread or rewatch a couple of those videos and watch some other ones that I didn't know he had made about the sketchbook. But that so this is something completely different than his how to draw thing, which we are going to be continuing once we start here. It's just I'm kind of excited because I love journals and journaling, and so the fact that I can do like a journal sketchbook thing, in which it'll help me with practicing my letters, practicing my drawing, and stuff like that. So, um, I'm looking forward to that. And it's also something where you can carry it. It's supposed to be something where you can carry it around with you and stuff like that too. So that's cool. This is not a drawing pen. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I kind of want to look at the videos again before I start doing the other pages. So I'm just going to be using this page today. I'm going to be using this pen because it's going to be more writing than actual drawing and stuff. So today's date. I keep forgetting that it's October is gone because my head is still in October, but this weather honestly makes me feel like we're still in August, so I'm so confused about the dates. They just don't exist. So, this is the start of day 34. We're day 34 of 365 days learning to draw. This might also help with my penmanship because I do not write well either. And that's one thing that I also wanted to work on is penmanship, and then just writing in general because I guess it helps with memory, it helps with like linguistics and conversation and just talking in general. So I'm kind of looking into that, but my time is taken up by so many different things that I get like one thing a night, and this is the thing I do before bed. So that's where I am right now. I don't really have time to do much more than that, which is sad because this is fun. Okay, learning to draw. Um, so today's So today's theme or activity is blind contour drawing. We did that yesterday as well, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm looking forward to today's. And it is looking at the object, not looking at the paper. And that's the most simplified way of describing what it is. And I think we're going to be sticking on this for a while. See, I'm more of a writer. I do more lists and stuff like that. I'm really not sure how to draw. I guess we could draw eyes. That would be cool. Oh, my eyes are so bad. Eyes have lids. Yep, this person has monstrous eyelashes. It's fine. It's okay. I haven't warmed up. Now I know. We'll do before working in the sketchbook. I'm gonna warm up. Yeah. Yeah. This is scary. This is absolutely terrifying. Okay. Yeah. So let's move on. Oh, the object. Today's object. What should we do for today? Because I don't want to do the same thing. Let's see. Do I have anything fun and exciting to draw? This could be interesting. I don't know how I would be able to. Oh, actually, this would be really, really interesting. Hi. Dude, I'm gonna have to do that. So, I know you guys can. It's a giraffe dog toy. So that's why I'm like, this could be interesting, but it could also be like really bad. No, I didn't take it from him. He wasn't playing with it. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be what it looks like. There. So I'm just gonna do a short sketch of the object. Because that eraser was so much fun. Okay, then the object for today's is gonna be just gonna do its face. So let's see, there's the Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, that's. The first page is going to be absolutely terrifying, is what I've decided. It's just like terror. Okay. Horror film here. Yep, that is the head of the giraffe. Okay. So that's kind of cool. I actually like that. I think I'm going to enjoy that a lot. I don't know how much we're going to be doing on screen, but I do think that's going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that. Let's get started with the warming up. And I really need to start doing the introduction and stuff at the beginning of the stream instead of in the middle of the stream like I'm doing right now. I think this was the one I worked on with yesterday, and I do like this pen. Or I'm starting to, yeah, get a feel for it and stuff, and it's just, I like the thickness of it, I think, as well. Anyways, so why am I learning how to draw it in why am I trying to draw it for 365 days? Well, I wanted to see if it was possible to self-teach, if I was able to self-teach myself how to sculpt, because I really enjoy doing various different things with clay. I've made a couple of different clay objects before in school, and I thought it would be. I have 4 projects that I currently want to work towards doing, and so I set out to see if this is something that could be self-taught. And I also have absolutely no drawing talent or artistic talent whatsoever, so I was like, oh, let's see if what I can do if I were to work at this for 365 days. So I got a couple of reference books that were highly recommended, started reading them, and it turns out that I would have to learn how to draw before I could even attempt to sculpt. So I have a couple of references now for drawing, which seem pretty good. Like, they seem pretty solid references and stuff. So that's what I'm following. That's yeah. They're what I'm following is in order to learn how to draw. And then once I get to a point where I have a good foundation in drawing, I can then start working at sculpting. So that's kind of where the adventures in sculpting started, and then it's now adventures in drawing because I'm not going to get to sculpting for a while. And why am I streaming this? I'm streaming this because I needed something where I was accountable, and also something that like I could get critique from, because I really have nowhere else to show off my drawing. Or not show off, but I wouldn't be able to get any feedback from my drawings and stuff unless I post it online. Any feedback is welcome as long as it's something I can use to work on, because I'm not going to classes, I don't have a teacher, and I don't know any artists. So I figured this would be the best way for me to get feedback on my drawing and advice on what I should look at and where I should go, is what I was gonna say, but that didn't make sense. So that, yeah, basically just advice on things that I could be looking at, things that I should be avoiding, or if I'm starting to get into any bad habits. Like, I'm already starting to, according to this one thing that I read, where you should have a straight back, loose shoulders, and not hunch over, and I hunch over all the time, but that's mostly because I'm partially blind in one eye. So, yeah. And I could also start putting that in the description, so I don't have to say it every time, but it gives me something to talk about since there's not a whole lot of stuff going on in chat. So the conversations kind of lag, but it's also really hard to concentrate and talk at the same time. I've decided I don't like drawing vertically, and I would change my paper perspection in order to not draw vertically, but I also don't think I'm holding the pen correctly for vertical drawing. Yeah, see, much better. And everything's slanted right now, so that's great. What else is there? So yeah, so we've basically been working on contour drawing, just doing outlines and looking at the shapes of objects in order to draw them, which was last week's, and I finally started getting the concept right before we switched to the next video. Because I had been like just drawing the objects instead of drawing, like looking for the shapes, and then I started looking for the shapes, and the drawings started coming out so much better. And now I'm on to not looking at the paper. So, and it's not really going into much detail, though I do have to see, because this activity had 2 videos attached to it, so I need to rewatch those videos as well, because I kind of was watching them while I was distracted. I don't know if this counts, because I feel like the way I'm holding my pen is me just doing is still doing horizontal lines as opposed to vertical lines. Nope, that is vertical. Never mind. I see this and it just makes me think of sheets of rain. That's all I'm seeing right now. Yep, I'm just making it rain. Oh, to be able to draw that would be really cool. Yeah, I've always been like really disappointed that I couldn't draw, because I've always had all these pictures in my head that I've always just wanted to like get down on a piece of paper, and I've never been able to. So it would be really, really cool if I can start doing that. That'd be fun. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's get on to circles. And I'm sorry for like the long wait before the stream started. I thought I could start, and then something came up. It was like, okay, I gotta wait until I can actually do this. And I was also hoping I could start earlier, but that was also not something that happened. So right now, I just want lines to connect. There we go. Okay. I'm getting a little bit better at that now. Okay, so I just need to really focus. Oh, and yesterday I was listing the things that the right brain does, and I forgot it. So So right brain can focus on like what's the edges. Oh, now I gotta look at it again. But the thing that I forgot was perspective. So when you're looking down the room, and if you're actively looking at it like with your right brain instead of your left, it looks like the walls are like curving inward and stuff like that. So, or like a person farther away looks smaller than the person actually is because of the perspective and stuff like that. My brain autocorrects that immediately. So it's going to be really interesting to see if I can start focusing and looking at that type of stuff. Because if what Danny was saying about the left brain and the right brain is accurate, my left brain has 100% total control of absolutely everything I do. So getting my right brain to work is going to be really hard because I don't think I've ever used it. At least not actively tried to use it. So have I learned anything else? I don't think so. Today wasn't really much of a learning day. It was kind of a run around crazy day. So I'm glad that I was able to end it sort of earlier, even though I wasn't able to start streaming earlier so I could go to bed earlier, but that's fine. The past week was so busy that my mind, I think it's more of a mental thing. My mind's just like, yeah, I would like more sleep now. I would like to recuperate because I try not to have a busy schedule. So when it does get busy, it's like you walk for like long distance in order to prepare for a marathon instead of running to prepare for a marathon. That's kind of how I view my schedule when I schedule things as opposed to just doing things around the house and just running errands and not really having a social life. And then when social life happens, it's like, no, I'm okay. I'm good for months now. No, I wouldn't call myself introverted. I would call myself neither because I like talking to people, but I also like staying at home. But staying at home could drive me insane if I do it for too long. And I have fun with people, and I do like hanging out with people. So I don't know. Kind of like don't fit either of the categories because I also get really, really tired and don't want to see people after I've like done social things. It's like, okay, I'm good now. Bye. So I don't know what that would be categorized as. Um, Yeah, this is kind of, yeah, I'm enjoying these types of pens. I don't even really know if they're pens. They feel more like Sharpies. That's okay. Let's focus. There we go. Alright, next thing is triangles, and then we can go from there. And yeah, this should be a fun exercise today because I don't think I've done an object like this before. And yeah, I'm gonna do the whole body outline and stuff, so that'll be fun. And then I think when I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go rewatch the videos because I'm definitely missing information, and I think it's because last week was just so busy when I was watching them. It was kind of like an overload, so I even though I watched them, the information was not retained. This is fun. Why do I like drawing shapes so much? It's like, I could just do this the entire time. And I don't think I would get bored that much. It's weird. Oh, yeah, and I said that I would like to get music and stuff going on this channel. And I would. I definitely would like to. The problem comes with um finding something that's not copyrighted or that I could play without getting in trouble. Because I'm not making money off of this, so I don't know if that changes the rules of what you can use and not use. Because I think it only matters if you make money off the video versus if you're just using it and not making money off of it. I've confused myself. Anyways, yeah, I'll look more into it just because I think it would be relaxing. And then there could also be the added bonus of me just falling asleep while I'm drawing. And the amusement that would ensue from that. Okay. Let's try to draw the giraffe. Alright, now I wanna. Okay, I think, yeah, because I'm just gonna draw what I see, not what I know. So let's start. Huh, okay. So this is more like that. And this is like that. And then Well, yeah, so it kind of makes a little more sense. And I need to look back and see if I'm able to look at the drawing, or if the entire time the whole point is so that you're not looking at it. Mm, Maybe it's not bad. Oh, I just drew my hair. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not used to having a pen in my hand when I put my hand by my hair. Okay, that's fine. So I can't remember if I'm allowed to look at the drawing just to like make things even, or if it's supposed to be off the entire time. I like keeping my eyes off the entire time just because it's becoming a challenge and it makes for like really funny outcomes. I'm enjoying that. And it's also helping to like not change up like for so it helps with my in my head because it's like okay, this is what you're seeing versus this is what I know should happen. Yeah, I had to look down for that part. So this part we did really good. Here's the little socks for the feet. This is the tail, so I can just connect that. Hands. Nose. Yeah, this one has that because this is the ear, and this is a horn. I gotta add the little string thing. And the eyes. Yeah, that one turned out interesting. I mean, it's pretty cool because it's not totally out of the realm. Like it doesn't look anywhere close to it, but it doesn't look not like it, right? Like it looks close enough to it where it actually looks like the toy. So that's kind of fun. I'm liking that. I'm enjoying that. Let's do it one more time. I want to see. I'm gonna try to draw slower to see if I can get it to be a little bit more even though I'm not looking at the paper. And that's just for the outline part of stuff. I feel like I messed up pretty bad on this one. Yeah, I did. What is it? This one's so bad. Okay, this one's terrible. This one's absolutely terrible. Ugh, okay. Alright. Let's do one more. Sorry, I'm gonna get one more piece of paper and then I'm gonna try to take more time. I know I said I was gonna take time and see if it made it better, but oh, that was not good at all. Okay. But I also don't think I took my time with it either. So let's try this. Okay. Why? Why did that happen? What? How did that happen? Did I not know where I was? I must not know where I was. Because it would have gone up. Should have gone like that. Then. So what's going on over here where it's not working right? Because right here, and then it comes in like that. And then you got the nose, and that's supposed to be the nose. Right, and this is the ear. And this is the ear too, but this one comes out like that. And then you got the eye, the other eye. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. That was weird. Oh well, I fixed it. Okay, let's try this again. Hmm. So I've been ignoring the tag. This is like just a little. This is just a tag. This is supposed to be the tail. I don't know how that. I don't know how I do that. I don't know how I do that. So it's gotta be the tail. I go too far over with the tail. Yeah, it's the tail that does it. Hmm. I don't know what this means. It means something. Like I'm not looking at something right, but I think I'm gonna rewatch the video. There might be something that I'm missing when it comes to that. In terms of where I'm supposed to look. So it might be that my eye, like my hands not following my eyes. Yeah, and I'm just instead like drawing like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be here. Yeah, I think that's it. My hands not following my eyes. My eyes aren't forcing my hand to follow them. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Yeah, we might be stuck here for a bit, just because I think it is. It's my hands need to follow. See, that came out much better. I did become aware of that I was getting close to the drawing, so I think that might be why. So it's definitely my hands aren't following my eyes. My eyes also aren't following the edge of the object either. So that's kind of something neat that I wasn't really like paying attention to earlier. So yeah, when you're drawing, um, what would the term be? Like, I don't know, animals or stuff like that. The drawings, if you're not good at drawing, they instantly become like frightening. They're terrifying. At least they are to me. Okay, so that is going to be all we do for today. I will be back tomorrow with hopefully more information from the videos that I watched today. I'll probably jot down some notes and work more on the sketchbook. And we'll definitely be doing more blind drawing, contour drawing. It's going to be a different object. I think I'm just going to work on different objects to try and just get used to looking at them, because I think as I get familiar with them, my brain's like, oh yeah, this is what you want, as opposed to forcing my brain to like look actually look and draw what I'm seeing. So this is going to be something that I really am going to need to work on. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Bye.